Hi everyone, John here from All Miniatures Great and Small, and today we're going to have our first 500 point battle in our 40k slow grow campaign. So we've really been slow growing over the last few months. We haven't seen any 40k content since version 8 came out, and for a reason. We wanted to make sure we knew the rules well, had time to paint up our new stuff before getting it out on the channel. So this is the first of what is hopefully going to be a continuing series. Jake and I are in here, as well as Mark and Jacob, who you might remember from Flames of War, Team Yankee, 40k bat reps on the channel. Mark is doing, what is he doing?
Raven Guard?
Raven Wing.
Raven Wing.
Dark
okay,
Angel
sorry.
Raven Wing. And Jacob is doing Tyranids. So we have lots of different matchups to consider. So this is going to be Jake's Tau versus my Primaris Ultramarines, 500 points. So Jake, how do you feel about going into this battle?
I don't know. Like, looking at the models, I don't know. It could honestly be either way. I don't have a lot of support systems. I only have one, and support systems are what make Tau so much better. So I don't know. We'll see.
And I have a couple of advantages. And I got to say, in the full matter of disclosing everything, we did a practice game a couple weeks ago before the Dreadnought or the Reavers came out.
Yeah, just your normal Marines.
Just Primaris Intercessors and and the Tau. Jake's art list just wiped me out.
Oh yeah, I
cleaned the board, slaughtered.
And it was mainly due to my Cold Star suit, I think, because I gave them the -1 and it just ripped through Marines like crazy.
So now I've got a little armor in my list. I've got some Reavers, so we'll see if that helps a lot. And I do have another advantage in that my codex is out.
Yeah, you have a codex, all these stratagems and whatnot.
So I have some stratagems, and the Ultramarines are going to be rocking theirs, which, now I'm a patrol detachment, so I only have 3 command points going into this game. But if I spend a command point, if I spend a command point, I get it back on a 5+. So odds are that gets me about 4 command points total instead of 3.
Yeah. We'll
see how that goes. So we're going to play a really simple, a really quick 500 point game on this table with some of our new terrain from GameMat.eu. We're going to go ahead and get that set up. I think we're just going to be doing a kill point battle. I forget what it's called in version 8.
Yeah.
But we'll be back with the board setup and the game. Okay, we've set up the board. We're just playing on a 4x4 because we are playing at 500 points. And the mission type is Search and Destroy. There is a 9-inch from the center point circle there where no one can deploy in. Jake has chosen that corner as his deployment area, so I will be deploying in this corner. Since Jake determined the deployment map and picked his table quarter, I deploy a unit first. I will be placing my Reavers in grab shoot insertion thing, so they're basically deep striking. So it's on to Jake's drop.
Here is my Devilfish, and it is full of my unit of Breachers.
And I drop my squad of Intercessors right there.
Alright, there's my Commander huddling next to his Devilfish.
My Lieutenant is joining my Intercessors for my next drop.
Alright, and the Ghost Keel has infiltrated up into no man's land. 18 inches away from that squad.
He's looking at my Intercessors. And Big Blue deploys right there. Okay, so Jake finished deploying first with his deployment shenanigans. So I'm going to attempt to seize the initiative. So here we go, Jake. Looking for that sweet, sweet 6.
Alright.
For Ultramar! And we seize the initiative.
Not even a command point.
Not even having to spend a command point. Okay, so I have grab shoot inserted my Reavers within 9 inches of these guys. They were also within 6 inches of the Lieutenant for that sweet, sweet reroll to 1s to wound. The Intercessors also ran up, and Big Blue charged out behind cover to shoot some bullets at that scary battlesuit. So on to Ultramarine shooting, turn 1. First up, the Reavers are going to be firing their heavy bolt pistols at the Ghost Keel. They are within 12. They have 1 shot each Normally they hit on 3s, but 4s because of your fancy stealth suit. So we got 4 hits, and your toughness is what on the ghost skill?
6.
So I'm wounding on 5s, re-rolling 1s for the lieutenant. So I got 1 wound on you at -1 AP.
Alright, so save for the ghost skill, 4 up. Good.
Alright, next up, the intercessors are going to fire with the ghost skill stealth, and the way that these guys are set up. One of them is in rapid fire range and within 12. So he's going to get 2 shots hitting on 4s for the -1 for your stealth. And we got 2 hits. And then that's going to be wounding on 5s, re-rolling 1s. Re-rolling that 1 for the lieutenant. So we've got 1 hit so far, Jake. The other 4 intercessors, 3 of them are within rapid fire range, and 1 of them is not. So that's going to be 7 shots total. But they are with outside of 12 inches, so your stealth suit kicks in and makes them -2 to hit.
Yep.
So now they're hitting on 5s instead of 3s. So we've got 3 hits. Now wounding on 5s, re-rolling 1s for the lieutenant. And no wounds. So 1 wound from that guy up front. And that
Takes
is
a
a
wound.
wound. Okay, I'm going to use a stratagem. I'm going to use Wisdom of the Ancients 1 command point, and it lets, basically, it's going to let my Dreadnought re-roll 1s for the shooting phase. On a 5+, I get the command point I just spent back. Now, so I'm down to 2 command points. First up with the Dreadnought, I am firing my onslaught cannons. I've got 12 shots from the big gun on his arm and 6 shots from the gun on his other arm. So it's 18 shots total, hitting on 5s because of your stealth suit.
Are either of those a heavy weapon?
They are.
So you moved, so 6s.
We're hitting on 6s. Are you ready for this?
Yep.
Hitting on 6s, re-rolling 1s.
Wow, that was a lot of 6s.
And 4 1s, so let's see if we can convert anything else here. No. Alright, so we got 4 hits so far. I'm wounding you on 5s. So we got 2 wounds so far. On to the next weapon.
And is this a -1?
Yep.
Alright, I'll just go ahead and roll those now. So 4s. Nope.
Next up, the Icarus rocket pod on the back. It has, it's good against units with fly. Your ghost kill has fly, so it's going to be 1 easier to hit, 1 harder to hit because I moved. So basically, I'm going to be hitting you on 5. It's a D3 shots, so I'm going to be getting 3 shots. Hitting on 5s. Re-rolling those 1s because of Wisdom of the Ancients. Nope, so 1 hit. It's strength 7, so I'm wounding you on, I believe...
3.
Oh, your toughness...
6.
Well, not 3. No, I do not. Okay, next up, 4 Stormbolter shots from the Redemptor Dreadnought. Hitting on... These are not heavy, so these are just hitting on 5s, re-rolling 1s. We got 1 hit.
You're hitting on 6s, unless it has that fly thing again.
It's not... Stormbolters are not heavy.
Oh, okay.
And then wounding on a 5, and that's a normal save, Jake, no -2 AP.
3 up save. Got it.
Okay, recapping shooting. Not too much. I peeled off, I think, 3 wounds off the ghost keel. He's down to 7. And now on to the assault phase. I'm going to try to charge with my Reavers here. They are 9 inches away. Would you like to overwatch, sir?
Yes, yes I would. Alright, so the ghost keel is going to overwatch. First we're going to do the cyclic ion raker. 6 shots, needing 6s. Looks like just the 1. Wounding on a 3. And that is -1 to your save.
Alright, so that gives me a 4 up save on a Reaver. And we're good.
Alright, and then 2 fusion 6s. 2 6s.
Oh.
Alright, that is strength 8. Your toughness 4, right?
Yep.
So 2s. Got 2.
And they are...
-3 or 4? That is a -4.
Alright, how much damage do they do?
Alright, so the first one, I'm going to do 2 command point that.
Okay.
So kills one, and the next one kills the other.
Alright, looking for a 9 or better to make this charge. I'll spend a command point to re-roll this. 1, so I need a 5.
Yep.
No, I'm not going to spend the command point.
Okay.
No, I will.
Okay.
5. Here we go. 5. Yes, we're in. And do I get that command point back on a 5 up? Yes, I do. So I still have 2 command points. All right, so my 3 remaining Reavers are attacking the Ghost Keel. I'm hitting on 3s. I got 10 attacks, 4 from my Sergeant and 3 from each of the other guys. The combat knives give them an extra attack, kind of like chainswords. Hitting on 3s. Ooh, okay. Now wounding on 5s. So we got 2 wounds.
Is this a minus anything?
Nope.
2. So 1 goes through.
Okay.
And I will command point that. No.
Alright, down to 1 command point.
Yep. Alright, 3 attacks from the Ghost Keel. I'm hitting on 5s. 1 hit, and I'm strength 6. 1 wound.
Any minus to that AP?
Nope.
Alright, so 3 up save. We're good. Okay, recapping the Ultramarine Turn 1. I did 4 points of damage to that Ghost Keel, but I lost 2 Reavers on the charge. 2 6s with the fusion blasters is brutal. So we'll see what happens going into Tau, turn 1.
Okay, so the Tau movement phase is over. My Devilfish moved up to try to kill these 3 remaining Primaris Marines. Ghost Keel moved over, just trying to stay alive. Commander moved up as well. Both of them are going to try to tag team and hurt this Dreadnought. Alright, so the Devilfish is firing all of its guns into these Marines. I get 12 strength 5 shots.
What are you hitting on?
4s.
Nice. Winning on 3s.
Yay!
Minus AP?
Nope, nothing.
Okay, so I have 5 3-ups to make here. And I make all of them.
Alright, so the Ghost Keel's putting all of its weapons into the Dreadnought. First up, we're going to use the Cyclic Ion Raker, but we're going to overcharge it. So it is heavy D6, so D6 shots. Hey, big ol' 6. Alright, we are only hitting on 4s. And any 1s here means I get a mortal wound, but not till the end of all the
And
shooting.
that includes your heavy penalty?
I don't have the heavy penalty because you have target lock.
Oh, okay.
So 3 1s.
Nice.
Thankfully, I only take 1 damage for all 3 of those. Alright, so only 2 hits on you. I still have to wound. I'm strength 8. Are you toughness 8?
Toughness 7.
Toughness 7. Okay, so 3s. Just the 1.
And that's minus what AP?
It is minus 1.
Alright, so 3-up save. We are good.
Alright, 2 fusion guns into him, needing 4s. 1 hit, wounding you on a 3. Wounds. Minus 4. Does he have an invul?
He does not have an invuln.
Alright, so this is just d6 damage. 6.
Ugh.
Alright, so the commander is going to shoot. It's putting all of its guns at the same target. So we're doing 8 shots with its high output burst cannon. Hitting on 2s. 2 1s, of course. And I'm only strength 5, so winning on 5s. 1 wound. And it's a normal save.
Alright, 3-up save. Oh no, so we're down another wound.
Alright, now I'm going to shoot the missile pods. So 2 shots, needing 2s. 2 hits. Alright, this one is strength 7, so winning on 4s.
Yep. Nada.
Alright, so quick recap. The Devilfish didn't do anything to the Marines. The Ghost Keel's 1 fusion did almost all the damage, and the commander put a single wound. onto that dreadnought, but it is still fully operational.
Yep. So, and you damaged yourself for 1 point.
Yep, so now I'm crippled.
You crippled yourself.
Yep.
Oh, well, you needed
I
that.
thought it was worth it to overcharge the cyclic ion raker, but obviously it was not.
Yeah. All right, so on to Ultramarines Turn 2. Okay, so this is the end of the Ultramarines movement phase. The Reavers fell back. The Primaris intercessors climbed up on this crate. The lieutenant ran around. The dreadnought stomped forward, kind of ticked after taking that melta to the face. I tried to keep everyone, the LTs, within 6 of these guys. I'm going to use the Power of the Ancients stratagem on the dreadnought again, Jake.
Okay.
To let him reroll 1s in the shooting phase, and anyone within 6 with the Ultramarine keyword.
They also reroll 1s, right?
They will also reroll 1s. So I'm going to use that, so I'm down to 1 command point, but on a 5-up, I get the command point back that I just spent. And I do not. I'm down to 1 command point. On to Ultramarine shooting. We're going to shoot. Reavers up first. They're going to fire heavy bolt pistols at those drones. Normally they hit on 3. The drones make them hit on 4. Is that correct?
Yep.
All right, so looking for 4s. Oh, no, they miss.
Reroll 1s, or is he too far?
Next up, my intercessors are going to be firing into the drones. They're going to be hitting on 4s because of that lousy stealth. But the dreadnought with its stratagem will let me reroll 1s. So we got 1-1. We convert that into a hit. Get rid of those.
Good roll.
And then toughness, what on your drones?
4.
So wounding on 4s. The lieutenant is nearby, so re-rolling 1s on the wound rolls as well. So re-rolling.
Is he within everyone?
He's
as long as
within
he
the
touches
unit.
it. Okay.
So
Wow.
the LT
That was
converts it into
amazing.
1. So these are -1 because they are bolt rifles to your save. So 5 hits.
All right, so 5 saves on the drones, needing 5s. Nope, not even close.
That's great. All right, next up, the dreadnought is firing at the ghost keel. The ghost keel is slightly closer than the commander, or else I try to punk out the commander. So the heavy onslaught cannon and the onslaught cannon are both combining for 18 shots. Normally hitting on 3s, 4s because they're heavy and I moved, and you are no longer stealthed, correct?
Correct.
All right, so just looking for 4s, re-rolling 1 because of my awesome stratagem. So I got 1,
All 1s.
1, 1, 1. Let's see if we can convert these. We
Yes.
converted a couple. So get rid of the
3s and lower.
All right. And then it is strength 5, so I believe I'm wounding you on 5s.
Yep.
Rerolling 1s. Rerolling a couple of 1s there. Nope.
Still a
So
good
it's
roll.
going to be 4 hits at -1, Jake.
4 hits, needing 4s. Takes 1.
Gets through. Next up, the Icarus rocket pod D3 heavy shots. So how many shots do we get? We get 3 shots. Hitting on 4s because I moved. Rerolling 1s. We got 2 hits. Wounding on 4s because it's strength 7. Oh no, wounding on 3s because it's strength 7.
Yep.
Rerolling 1s because of the lieutenant. So that's 2 wounds. At -1.
Still -1. So 4 up. And he takes 1 damage.
Alright, and just to clarify with that rocket launcher, it did have the fly keyword, so I would have been hitting on 3s instead of 4s, but I don't think it mattered. Next up, Storm Bolters, hitting on 3s. 8 shots because I'm in rapid fire range. And we are re-rolling the 1 because of the dreadnought. We're wounding on 5s. Re-rolling 1s because of the lieutenant. We got a couple 1s there. Nope. So just 1 more wound at a regular save, Jake.
Alright, 3 up save. Got it.
Okay, that's it for the shooting phase. I managed to take off a couple of wounds off the ghost keel. Not as much as I wanted to, but I did shoot down his stealth drones. That's nice. So in the charge phase, first up, I'm going to have these Reavers charge the Ghost Keel. Would you like to Overwatch, Jake?
Yes, I am going to Overwatch.
Okay.
And unless someone can correct me online, the book doesn't specify when Overcharge ends, so we're just going to say it already ended in my turn. I don't know if it's game turn or player turn. So it is not Overcharge, this is just its regular stats. So
Okay.
6 shots, needing 6s. 1 hit.
Ugh.
Strength 7.
I'm winning on a 3.
1 wound. And
What's this?
One
Minus
save.
Minus-
-1, yeah.
4 up. No, so
So 1 wound.
one guy's down to 1.
And then the scary fusion.
Ugh, this thing. They missed it.
No fusion.
Alright, and I need a 7 for this distance. And I
6.
fail. Next up, we're going to charge with the Dreadnought. Would you like to Overwatch again?
Yes, I would.
Okay.
Alright, so here's the Cyclic Ion Raker. 6s. Nothing. It's okay, I was saving
Here's
it
the
for
ones
the
you
fusion.
You need these.
Alright, the commander's gonna join in
How's he going to join in?
for the greater good special rule. Whoever's within 6 inches of someone being assaulted, I can help them out, but the downside is he doesn't get to do his Overwatch if he were to be assaulted.
Okay.
So the high output burst cannon first.
Well, if I'd known that, then I'm declaring a multi-charge.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot you now.
Well, you're still going to do it, so.
Alright, 1 hit,
Okay.
needing a 5. Hey, 1 wound.
Okay, and it's minus what?
Normal save.
3 up. I'm good.
Alright, and then the missile pods, 6s, 1 hit, and I'm strength 7, so 4s. No.
Alright.
Alright, and then, hold on, if this devilfish is in range. Yes, he is. So the devilfish for 8, 12, strength 5. I just want to put 1 wound on you. 6s, 2, 5s, 1. Fail a save.
Minus what?
Nothing.
Okay, 3 up? No. Alright, and then here's the charge distance. I believe we need a 9. And we fail. Alright, that's it for Ultramarine Turn 2. On to Tau, Turn 2.
Alright, so my movement phase is done. Everyone's kind of gone around to help protect the commander. The Ghost Keel moved up so it's in Melta range, so one last hurrah for the Ghost Keel. I thought he'd die last turn, but he's still with us. So, starting off the shooting phase, we're going to put every Ghost Keel weapon into this Dreadnought. Try to bring him down a bracket.
Alright.
So we're hitting on 5s now. So here are the fusion. First up, the most important. So 1 hit.
Uh-oh.
Wounding on a 3. Wounds. Ah, I want that again. Alright, here's how much damage it does. 5.
Uh-oh, I'm down to 2.
Alright, and I am going to overcharge the Cyclic Ion Raker.
Okay.
I'm not sure if I was supposed to do that at the beginning, but I was going to do it no matter what, since he's so close to death anyway. So I'm getting D6 shots, 4 shots. I'm strength 8, so winning you on 3s.
Hey, you hurt
I
yourself.
rolled a 1, but I'm going to use a command point.
This is your last command point.
Yes. Hey, and it's another wound. Alright, so that's 4 wounds, minus 1.
Alright. I need to
Oh
make...
wait, no, that was just my hits, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
your-
just my hits. Sorry, I got way ahead of myself. So 3s to wound.
It's strength 8?
Yeah.
Yep.
So just 2.
Alright. If I fail both of these, I'm dead. I fail both of those.
Yep, and they do D3 damage too. So.
And then we see if we explode on a 6. We do not. So that's Mr. Redemptor Dreadnought gone. No.
All right. Next up, we're doing the Devilfish. All guns into these 3 Marines. So that is 12 shots. 4, 8, 12. Hitting on 4s. Pretty good roll. Only missing 4. Strength 5. Your toughness 4. So 3s. 3 fails. So that is 5 saves.
5, 3 ups. Oh, and I
Killed
lose a
one.
guy. And so he's dead. And the wound goes on to him.
Is that your sergeant? Do you want to leave him? Alright, so the high output burst cannon from the commander is going into these 2 Marines, and the missile pods are going into the fresh unit. So we'll do these guys first, needing 2s, just a 1-1, and then wounding on 3s. Need to make 5 more saves.
Minus?
Nothing.
Alright, 5 3-ups, here we go. Oh, we lose another guy.
Left on 1 wound.
Basically, blah.
Alright, and then the missile pods are going into these guys, needing 2s. 2 hits, wounding you on a 3. 2 wounds. This is a -1.
Alright, and I'm on terrain, so I get a +1. So 1 wound.
Alright, and that missile is a D3 wounds. So 3 wounds.
Alright, that kills 1 intercessor. Blah. Okay, morale. My Reaver Sergeant can't fail. These guys are good, so no charges from the Tau, so Ultramarine turn 3. Alright, so after that brutal turn, the Ultramarines see what they can do here. We have moved our lieutenant forward to gloriously charge at the enemy. The Reavers come up to support him while the intercessors stay back for supporting fire. First up, the intercessors are going to be firing 8 shots at your wounded ghost keel. We're going to try to take this guy out. He needs to die. So we're hitting on 3s because there's no stealth left for him, right?
Yeah, correct.
Okay. So just looking for 3s. And we get 7 hits. And then wounding on 5s. And we get 1 wound. And I think the LT is within range for a reroll for that. Let's see if it matters. No, it doesn't. So 1 wound at -1.
So 4-up save. Got it.
That's good. Alright, next up, the Reaver is going to be firing his heavy bolt pistol. Same thing into the ghost keel, hitting on a 3. Misses. And the lieutenant is firing his bolt pistol, hitting on a 3. Hits, wounding on a 5. Re-rolling that 1 because he was within 6 inches of himself. And it is still a miss. So that's it for Ultramarine shooting. Let's go into charging. Jake, my Reaver is going to charge your ghost kill. Would you care to overwatch?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, so the ghost keel, shooting the normal version. So we get 6 shots from the ion raker. 1 hit, wounding on a 3. That's 1 wound. -1.
4 up. Oh, you're killed. Now the lieutenant's declaring a charge on the ghost keel.
Alright, so cyclic ion raker. 1 hit, wounding on a 3. No. And then fusions. 6s. No.
The other guys?
Yeah, we'll add in the commander as well. So 8 shots from the commander. 6s. 1, 3. Nope. And then my missile pods. Nope. And the devilfish will join in too. So 12. Needing 6s. 2 6s. 3s. No. Alright, now you can go.
Alright. Lieutenant's feeling good. Let's see if we can make this roll. 7. I don't think that's enough. Okay, Jake just measured it up. He barely made it within range. So that is close combat initiated by the lieutenant. Alright, so the LT gets 3 swings, hitting on 2s. And that's 3 hits. Wounding on 5s with his power sword. And we got 1 hit there at -3, Jake.
So I need a 6.
You need a 6.
Oh!
He parried. Alright, your swing back.
Ghost kill is so lucky right now. Alright, so 3 attacks back, hitting you on 5s. 1 hit, and wounding you on a 3. 1 wound. No AP.
3 up.
He's
Cool.
fine.
All right, so recapping the sad Ultramarine turn, I lost a Reaver to Overwatch Fire, but my lieutenant made it into close combat, but he didn't score any damage, so that's not going to be helpful. That thing can just fly away. So we'll see what happens in Tau turn 3.
Alright, so my entire force is going to put everything they got into this commander. So the Ghost Keel first, so 2 fusion shots. Oh, are you going to activate your 3-up invuln this turn?
Yeah, so the lieutenant, I gave him my relic, the Armor of Anti-Locus. So 1 turn per game I can activate a 3-up invuln. I don't have to declare it until actually I need to use it. So.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So then I'm just going to shoot you, so 5s. Are you going to use it now?
I don't know, does that wound?
Let's see. 3 wounds.
Alright, I will activate it. So I get a 3-up invuln.
Alright.
3-up invuln. No.
You have 1 command point left.
No, I don't. I don't think so. So, how much damage does that do?
Alright, d6 damage. 5.
Oh, that kills him. Blah! So much for the fancy armor.
Alright, so the commander is out of range of his high output burst cannon, so he's going to shoot his missile pods, which have 36 inch range, into these guys.
Okay.
2s, hit, and 3s to wound. 1 wound, -1.
Alright, I'm +1 because I'm in the terrain. So back to a 3-up save. We're good.
You're good. Alright, and then the devilfish. Alright, the devilfish, 12 shots, strength 5.
Hitting on what?
4s. Still 4s. 3 misses, not bad. Wounding on 3s. Wow, just 1. That was a good roll. Alright, so your normal save plus your cover.
So 8
Yep.
hits. No minus AP, so 2-up saves for these guys. And we take 1 wound.
You take 2 wounds.
No, did I roll 2 wounds?
Yes.
Then that kills 1 intercessor. Okay, recapping Tau turn 3. He murdered my lieutenant with a fusion blast. He picked off another Primaris. I'm down to 3 Primaris Marines versus 3 big giant tanks. So it's going to be pretty much over. On to Ultramarine turn 4. Alright, so I'm going to shoot 3 shots from these intercessors at your wounded Ghost Keel. Hitting on 3s. 2 hits. Wounding on 5s. 1 wound at -1.
Alright, here we go. 4. Nope. Takes a wound, so he's down his final bracket.
He's down to 2 wounds. Oh yes, here is the recap for Ultramarine turn 4. I did 1 wound to the Ghost Keel. And I think with that, I'm going to concede on turn 4. It is a Tau victory. I am almost shot off the board. I think 1 more turn, he's going to run up here and just slaughter me.
Yeah, I don't think I could kill all of you by the end just because you have a 2-up save. Like, I could put a lot of shots into you, but it's still pretty much a 2-up save. He's the only one with minus capabilities. The Ghost Keel's only moving 4 inches right now, so it'd take him a while to get even over there.
And you have your breachers.
I do have the breachers, so they would maybe do well. It's hitting on a 4-up is very wishy-washy, but it ultimately comes down to I can just pop over to your side of the table and get line breaker. Crushing my head.
Alright, so there you go, guys. That was our first 500-point battle. Primaris Ultramarines versus the Tau. Pretty much a repeat of our practice game. You practically wiped me off the board.
It was so crazy. I did not expect this game to go like that at all. Like, I for sure thought I was going to be on the back foot, especially once you seized from me and the damage you did that first turn. Like, I thought it was downhill from there.
Well, yeah, so my Dreadnought really carried my army, but you killed him on turn 2, so he didn't get to do too much.
Yeah, it really came down to 2 lucky fusions. 2 times I rolled 6s for him, and 1 did 6 damage, and I think 1 did 5 damage.
Something like
Yeah.
that, yeah.
So it was Right, it's insanely lucky for him for sure.
And then the stupid drones kept him protected.
Yeah, just long enough.
If I knew the drone rules better, I would have shot at the drones turn one.
Yeah, I told him that
Right.
even off camera after he shot first. I just told him after he made that first mistake that, hey, you should always shoot the drones first with something to get them off.
But, oh well. We're at 500 points. The Ultramarines will be back.
Yeah.
So, there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed this battle. If you did, please go ahead and give us a like, subscribe to the channel. Also, check us out on Facebook, All Miniatures Great and Small. We'll be posting pictures of the armies and our progress on there as well. So, thanks for watching, and keep on wargaming.